We're doing really good, Phil.
Excellent.
Nice.
What we got?
Well, I decided, because I have many LTDs,
Just
14, or 15 actually, there's one upstairs, 15, I decided to do an LTD a month
right.
and to go into the, the intricacies of each guitar.
Okay, let's do it.
And I thought we'd start with the most obvious one, which is probably their best-selling
Most popular.
and most popular EC1000 model, I think.
It's very Ace 3D looking.
Is it? Yeah, Ace 3D looking,
Yeah.
that's good. Oh, I just kind of hand it over to you to just have a little noodle bit. So, it's the Amberburst EC1000.
From 07, this one.
That's from 07, yeah, that's quite an older one. And I do feel it's their most popular model because it's such a beautiful burst on it, It's really nice, and it's got the JB and the 59.
JB in the bridge, 59 in the neck.
Yeah, and it's a beast.
Tone Pros locking hardware.
Yep.
Locking tuners on the back.
Just have a look, show the folks there.
And a big meaty volute.
Yeah,
That
the
is one
volute
big
is
meaty
so
volute.
volute. I love their volutes. But the EC1000 range itself is just gorgeous. It's just...
Nice
Yeah,
belly
again.
cut.
Yeah, the belly cut again.
A little, I don't know, arm cut.
Yeah. But it's such an ergonomic guitar, isn't it? It's so ergonomic, like.
Yeah, I mean, one thing that is nice about it is a lot of the single cut guitars, big body and the weight goes this way. Your sort of SG style guitars go this way. But, it's nice balanced, which is nice. It's not too thick. Again.
Well, that's the thing. You see, you're getting a thinner model. They also make the
yeah.
EC1000 CTM,
right,
which is the full thickness,
right,
full Les Paul thickness, which is gorgeous.
Yeah.
And I do have them on the Alex Gonic, they're full thickness.
That's it, yeah.
But sometimes you don't want full thickness. You want that lovely svelte feel to it.
Yeah,
that's why it's so nice.
I think the biggest thing is the balance. When you get a guitar and it wants to go this way, or another guitar, it goes that way. It's not balanced, and it doesn't feel good to play. And let's be honest, 90% of the time we're sitting down playing.
That is true.
Especially
these days. Hey.
It's nice that it's just balanced. Which I think is nice.
Yeah. Give it a shot there.
Well, they are. The JB is a bit of a higher output pickup.
Yeah, definitely.
About 16 ohm on that one, so it's very crunchy.
Crunchy, so crunchy.
Very crunchy.
Gorgeous, really nice.
Neck pickup, I suppose.
Maybe the volume notes down, I think, it's right there. There you go. Finish. It's got the abalone thing, explosion. There's an abalone.
That's what the EC1000s when they first come out.
They're the deluxe EC1000 deluxe models,
Exactly, it was just full abalone on these guitars.
But there's so many finishes you can get it in, but this seems to be the most popular because it's just gorgeous, And when we're talking about the tigery burst kind of thing, it's obviously, what do you call it when it's...
Well, that's like a tiger stripe maple cap.
The cap, isn't it?
Well, I don't know if it's cap or veneer.
Veneer, right, veneer, But still looks fantastic.
You can see it's a veneer. See where the pots are.
Oh, I see, I see that.
There's not the flame going through the pots.
Right, I see. Yeah, but hell,
look,
great,
it's not going to... It doesn't really affect anything, I think.
And remember, these are mid-price guitars. These are all mid-price guitars. Now, They've gone up a bit. I've noticed they've gone up a bit lately.
Yes.
Just like obviously with the demand and stuff, and a lot of people.
This one's a Korean guitar.
Oh yeah.
Where the newer ones are, they've changed production.
Some of them
Indonesia.
have changed in Indonesia. I did notice that. Like I did notice, for example, they have a green one and a purple one, which I liked, but I noticed that they're made in Indonesia. So I was kind of like, okay. But I mean, I've played some Indonesian LTDs and they're fine as well, and even our friend the Ec10.
I don't know why a lot of manufacturers seem to have changed from Korea to Indonesia. PRS, their SEs are now made in Indonesia, so I suppose we're just trying to keep them in affordable.
Of course, that's why, because these are mid-price guitars. They're all around $1,000 or €1,000, whichever you prefer.
I mean, one of the biggest prices on a guitar is the labour content. No one's.
Not the actual, EMGs or whatever.
Because I mean,
what they need,
even
hardware and stuff.
No one's saying, "Oh, this mahogany's from this area." They're not telling you that information, so it's obviously got to do with wages building them because it's high cost. There's a lot of work to build a guitar.
There is absolutely.
So obviously they're trying to keep the production costs cheap, so the guitars remain affordable.
That's right. And in terms of the neck, would you think that's a rosewood going on there?
That's rosewood on this one,
Now this is the earlier rosewood now. I think they have Pau Ferro on them now at the moment.
Apparently on the newer ones,
But I noticed, this is the thing about Pau Ferro. Sometimes it gets a bad rap. But, for example, with one of my Alexes that I play, it's Pau Ferro neck. But the more you play, fretboard. The more you play it, the oil from your fingers seems to make it darker.
Well,
so it looks fine. It looks absolutely perfect.
I think that's the biggest thing is the colour. And even
because it's very bright wood, Pau Ferro. It's quite bright compared to the rosewood and stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, even some rosewood can be very dry. And the thing is, if you're changing strings every 3 months, you condition your board with a nice mineral oil, and that keeps the oils into the neck. I think a lot of problems is a lot of the fingerboards are coming very dry. You see that on a lot of the newer Gibsons. You get the guitars and the board just looks very dry.
Right.
So it needs a good bit of conditioning.
What's the mineral? What's the oil that you use?
A mineral oil.
What's that? I have no clue. What is a mineral oil? What sort of mineral? What sort of oil, Phil? I haven't a breeze.
I don't know what minerals are in it, but it's what they call an instrument oil.
Is it lemon? Or is it something?
No, I don't.
That's wrong. I heard some people rub.
The company I like is F1, and they use a mineral oil.
Okay. And it works. It looks good. It looks.
Yeah. To me, when you do the fretboard, it also cleans up the frets. But I do prefer it. I don't like the sound of a lemon oil. Obviously, it's not
lemon oil. That's it. Lemon oil. Yes, that's right.
Obviously, lemon is citrus and has.
I was thinking about acidic qualities to it.
It's obviously not what they're using. But again, if you're using an oil which then has additives in it. I don't see the point. When mineral oil is mineral oil, it's a more pure product, so that's why I prefer to use that anyway.
Fair enough. Also, the standard metal knobs, I love these. You can also get the plastic knobs. So I've seen them with plastic knobs.
Yeah, the metal.
It's weird. They kind of change around. Sometimes have metal, sometimes plastic, but I love the metal. I think they're really nice. The chrome, as they say. And just for example, there's the Ltd Deluxe vintage black there.
Yes.
That's got a ebony board on it, for example.
It does, yeah.
So they just kind of mix and match them. Some could have Pau Ferro, some could have ebony, some could have rosewood. But this one is just...
Well, it's funny. I mean, we know what happened, a few years ago with the rosewood, and it's really...
What's it called? There was a name for that. Was it when they weren't importing certain Brazilian rosewood?
Just the woods in general, not Brazilian rosewood, but Indian rosewood was the big one.
Yes, Indian
rosewood. But I mean,
rosewood,
the guitar industry didn't affect it as much as the furniture industry. Like the furniture, especially in Indonesia.
Yes.
A lot of the woods they're using are rosewood.
Right.
So, it's they're worried about the depletion of the woods.
That's right.
So obviously they changed to Pau Ferro, and now at the moment we seem to be going back to be able to get rosewood.
Oh, okay. That's good news, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, but again, I don't know. I mean, to me, it doesn't really make a difference. I couldn't be blindfolded, hold a guitar and say this is Pau Ferro, this is rosewood, this is ebony. I wouldn't have a clue.
Does it play well? Does it feel good?
Feels
speaking about feeling good, the actual ergonomics in this guitar, it's obviously designed by real players, but you can feel everything about it. All these little nooks and crannies that you can feel. It's so nooky.
They've thought about things. I mean, look, the single cut guitar is an old design.
Yeah.
You know, it's from the 1950s.
But even the back, like the back is brilliant. Look at this here. Isn't that lovely?
Again, that's to get you help with your
get
hand
the angles
up.
in. I know, it's just so... And then here as well.
Yeah, all these thoughts, and unfortunately the main company that does single cuts, anytime they try to do these things, they get boo-hooed, but then...
Why?
When they keep the traditional guitars, they get boo-hooed for not trying new things.
Yeah, okay.
Well, obviously, we're not talking about LTD there, but a company like LTD, they can do their spin on the single cut guitar.
Yes, of course. Yeah, absolutely. A little blast here. Just
Lovely.
gorgeous
really
sounds,
nice.
just both pickups, absolutely fantastic. Yeah. So this is the real workhorse of the Ec1000 range. You know, this guy in the kind of the black ones with the black vintage and stuff, they definitely seem to be most popular. You know.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
But I noticed that if I do a video on my channel and I use the Sunburst or Amberburst, I get a lot of comments, a lot of hits on it. You know, so people. And a lot of guys saying, look, I'm going to buy this. Can you tell me more about it and stuff?
Well, there's a deluxe look to it, you know, all this mother of pearl in the
that's right. It's all around here. It's an explosion. It's beautiful.
It is.
Yeah, and again, I have it on the black one as well. I have the black one and then the Amberburst in the Deluxe. And they really go overkill. It's just great. Like I love it. You can never have too much. You know, they should actually just have everything in Avalon.
Well, I mean, that's you know, when you're buying a guitar and it's nice to have all bling. You know,
no, it's so blingy, and I found these like just, and they're still so popular. You know, these like been going for years. This, like you said, what was it 2000?
That's 07.
07 on that one, yeah. So. I've seen other colours that have come and gone. You know, like I have Goldburst, for example. Goldburst, they don't seem to make that anymore. The green they still make, the purple they still make. Certain ones, the Koa they don't. I don't see.
I think every year they just sort of introduce.
They do. They have different colours.
The next year they're introducing new colours.
But they also those colours disappear. They stop making them sometimes, but they do not stop making this guy because it seems to be the most popular. Yeah. So this is going to be our new feature now. It's kind of LTD of the month.
And what month are we in?
Yeah, we're in March. Yeah.
Yes, we're in March. Yeah.
Yes, I know. So starting in March.
It's, you know, it's a bit cold outside, so the brain, you know, takes a while to tick over. You know.
That is true. Yes. So I just give it a little blast.
Oh, thumbs out.
Yeah, it's a beast. Slightly out of tune beast there, but that's okay.
Well, it has got the Isvana nut on there as well.
Yes, that is not
standard.
No, that's not standard.
That
was put on. Yeah, definitely so. Yeah, it's okay now. It's okay. It slips. It does slip sometimes. You know, even best intentions, and even have these lucky tunery things here at the back. And it will slip, especially the G, of course. The G is the bane
it's just the design of the guitar.
It is. But it's still a fantastic guitar. Gorgeous. Never get tired of looking at it. It's just such a handsome guitar, isn't it?
That's a lovely looking guitar, really.
And I think if you were going to get an Ec1000, this should be your first one. If you're going to get a few of them, you know, if you're going to have a little collection. Because there are people out there that, believe it or not, Phil, that collect these things.
Is there?
Yes.
I thought that's a bit weird, isn't it?
But this is the one to start with because it seems to be the most ubiquitous, the most popular, and the prettiest, I think. Now the Koa one is lovely, and I'd love to get my hands on that. I would love to get my hands on that one.
But then there's that lovely blue burst, like your Alex. They did that in the standard model, which is lovely as well.
No, they did that in the 256 models.
No, they brought that out, I think, last year, didn't they? 2020, they brought out that colour.
Ooh, I'll have to check that.
They did, yeah.
Okay, because I know.
That's what I'm saying. They're only limited, so that's the one I'd go for.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I will check on that because as far as I know, they brought this kind of purpley bluey colour one.
Right, I'm colourblind, so that's no
there
difference to me.
you go. But no, interestingly enough, they did do, there's a 256 range.
Right.
This is the thing we should, and I don't have any of them because they're very hard to get. I've never seen them in Ireland.
Right.
But if I do see one, I will grab one because they're like this, but with fewer bells and whistles.
Basic,
but they're still fantastic guitars. Like they look the part. They just don't have all the kind of
the
bling going on. And they're the Ec256 range, which are obviously in the €400 or €500 range.
Okay.
Whereas these are in the 1,000 kind of range.
Yeah.
So
they give them like 1,200, 1,300.
Well, they're actually going 12, 13 now. They are because
they're
all
going
the
up
various.
in price.
Yeah, they are going up in price. But just thought I'd talk about one of my favourite guitars and one of my favourite ECs, Ec1000.
As a mid-price guitar, I mean, it's got all the bells and whistles. Seymour Duncan's a good quality pickups.
Great pickup, pickups, fantastic.
You got your locking Tone Pros
Tone
hardware.
Pros, yeah.
So again, you've got all top quality hardware on the guitar.
It's a pro guitar for a very small
reasonable
price.
Yeah,
really, you could do any gig with this.
Absolutely,
it's fantastic. So you rock it out there again, Phil. A few notes there.
A few squiggly notes.
Yeah, a few squiggly notes. Say bye.
Thank you. Bye.